everybody, so today I'm going to be reviewing Dracula by Bram Stoker, originally published in 1847, which is a true classic. It runs about 350 pages long, a little bit shorter than that, about 325. What's interesting about this book is that it's written in like the form of diary entries from quite a bit of the characters and little snippets of newspaper clippings or interviews from the newspaper or things like that. I couldn't get over this book. I read it during October actually, and then finished it early November, and it was a perfect October read, let me say that, because it was spooky and enticing, and I just really loved the first part of the book when it was Jonathan Harker's point of view all throughout the first part of the book, just his from Dracula's castle, and I just really loved that. I thought that was very exciting, and you just were kind of left waiting for every twist and turn. I think that Bram Stoker did a really amazing job of kind of writing out how a character would feel in that position that he was in. I feel like the back of the book doesn't quite depict how Dracula really was because there's so much stuff going on inside of the book that I just don't think he could even summarize it well enough on the back in just a little snippet. So once something happens, I'm not going to say what, but then you get to meet a lot more characters and kind of see who Jonathan Harker is referring to throughout his journal entries at the beginning of the book. The only thing I did wish I had gotten in this book that I didn't get was Dracula's point of view. That was the only point of view that we never got. We did get to learn a little bit of background on Dracula, but not as much as I wanted. Like, I just felt so empty with not having enough to go off of from him. Like, I would have loved to see his thoughts and feelings, but maybe since he's a vampire, he doesn't have many. I guess that might have been something that was implied in the book that I didn't really catch on to. Regardless of that, I did feel, though, that the ending left me feeling good, you know? And I love how there was like an update at the end, like a note, kind of, and you get to see their life like 7 years later in just one page. I really did enjoy that. I felt fulfilled by the ending. There wasn't anything that left me being like, oh, well, did this happen? Did this happen? He covered all of it, so that I really appreciated. So I definitely do recommend picking up this classic if you can actually get it for pretty cheap. I got this for 1 cent off of Amazon, but I know you can probably get it from your local bookstore for probably $3.50 since this is a classic. So if you get a thrift edition, it's going to be pretty cheap, especially if you get paperback. You're not getting a special edition or anything. Those probably would be a little bit more expensive, but you can definitely find this book for fairly cheap. And I think it's a great classic to have in your collection. It'll always be cherished in my heart as one of the first classics I ever read, and I truly enjoyed that. Was something so magical for me. This book is just a magical book. I really loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. Definitely would recommend. And until next time, love yourself. Have a good day or night. Be positive. Spread positive thoughts. And smile.